Okay, before I start making my cups, I'd like to show you how to use my measuring tool to make a set of cups. Normally, if you have a certain depth and a certain width that is the same, and if you make all the same that way, and you will be able to get a nice set of cups or bowls or whatever that is a set. So you want to get exactly or very accurate measurement of the depth and the width. With my new measuring tool, there's another function of it, and I'd like to show you how to do that. First, you would get the O-ring. See here, I have 4 pieces of O-rings, and you can get it from hardware store. Basically, you just use the O-ring. I will give you the size of it later on in my screen. So you're just going to put it in here and put my the level ruler here across. So this is decide how deep you want it to be. Since the O-ring is movable, so you can adjust it by moving up and down with your O-rings. And then you can insert a thinner O-ring on each end. So this is gonna be decide how wide the mark of the ball will be. And then gonna put another piece on top of it so it holds in the shape, the size. So you put another piece of O-ring here. So this is the width, which is adjustable by just simply moving your O-ring level right. And also this is the depth, so you can just by moving the O-ring up and down to get your size, okay, deeper and shallower by moving that way. If you make anything within the width and the depth, you're gonna end up with exactly the measurement, the size, so you can make a whole set. Of course, you can use a bamboo stick or some kind of stick, and you use a rubber band or something to tie it to get that too. But with my other function of this measuring tool, you can achieve that more accurately. Okay, so say if I want to make a cup. This size, okay, a cup this size, maybe a little bit taller. Okay, so can make a set of a cup, the size, the width and the depth. So I will just leave it like that. And later we can use that to measure. So I'm going to throw up the hump. Just focus on the top portion of the clay. can make it a little bit taller, or maybe you can always trim it to cut it shorter. So the very first one, you can get roughly how much clay you're gonna use for your first one, or you can throw your first one and then you just adjust your measuring tool to the right size, and then the next one you will just use your very first one to decide to make a set. Now we could measure it. So this is the size I wanted to. Okay, the depth is okay, and so this might be my first one, so I could adjust it so this will be a little bit wider. I'm going to use the outside part. So this will be the size for my next one. Okay, double checked it. Just a little bit wider. Okay, so that's pretty much the size I wanted to. So both the width and the depth. So the next one I will use that to measure it, so you will get pretty much the same size. So let's use the ruler to get how much room I can go. So I could go, actually it's a little bit too tall now. The width is fine, so I could trim a little bit so that the height from the inside will be the same. Okay, the width is good, still a little bit too tall. Okay, so this is the second cup that I make according to my first one. As long as the width and the depth is the same, the foot is adjustable. When you are ready to trim, you can trim it so they will be the same height. So the most important part is the exactly width and the exactly depth from the top to the inside of the bottom. So this is the second one. check the size. Okay, the width is fine. It's a little bit too tall, so I could trim it off a little bit. But before I do that, I like to get the shape that looks similar to my first one. Trim a little bit off. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, so this is my third one. So we can keep on going. So we can make as many as you wanted to, as long as you have the right measurement, the width and the depth, and it's gonna end up with the similar set of bowls or cups. So pretty quickly I made a set of 5 cups with the exactly measurement from my measuring tool, the same depth from the top to the inside part of the cup, and then the measurement for the outside part of the diameter, and this is adjustable, right? So, and then you can see that this one might be a little bit shorter than that one. That's because I left the foot a little bit thinner, and this part is a little bit thicker. But you could adjust it by when you are ready to trim. You can trim a little bit more on the foot, as long as the inside measurement and the width is the same. You can make it exactly the same height later on. I will show you how to do that when I get to the point to trim the cups. Okay, so this is the measuring tool. Other function of mine is set for, besides for the measuring the thickness of the foot, and you can also use that to measure or to make a set of tools. And just with the O-ring, you can hold your horizontal ruler in place, and then you can do that the depth and width measurement all at the same time. Okay, so this is the tools. Thanks for watching.